about that for a second. This is really disturbing. Is it Feinstein? Dianne Feinstein that went out and said that she ordered a study now on which prisons can take the Gitmo prisoners because after the election, it's scheduled to come back 8 days after the election because she said there might be a need for that.
Right. And then suddenly you have, is it the DOJ that purchased that great big facility in Illinois?
Against the explicit orders from the Congress, you are not to purchase this prison. They went and purchased a prison in Illinois.
And everybody is saying, well, that's where you're planning to put the Gitmo prisoners. We don't want them there.
Because that's what he said when he first said, he said, you know what, we can put them in Illinois. Remember that? Yeah. We're like, oh, I bet Chicago's thrilled with that.
And now they say they're not going to do that, but why are you buying it for?
Why'd you buy the prison?
Yeah.
I mean, there's just too many things out here that are just really, really very disturbing. And my fear is, you remember when they, you remember the guys from the NSA? It was the NSA. Was it 4 guys from the NSA and 1 lady from the Intelligence Committee, who was the main liaison for Congress with the Intelligence Committee? And they broke their doors down because they were leaking things to the press. They were whistleblowers. And one guy was taken. He was in his shower. And they blew his doors down and came in and pointed a gun to his head while he was in the shower because he was a whistleblower on the NSA and what the NSA is doing. And these guys said to me, we had them on the air. They're some of the bravest people I know. We had them on the air for an hour, and they warned the American people, gang, this isn't just Barack Obama. This started under George W. Bush, and it's really bad. When we got off the air, I said, how can we stop this? He said, nobody's going to stop it, Glenn, because they're all involved. All of the people, they compromise themselves in Washington that they will not stop it because their fingers are in it. And so both sides they don't want to stop it. He said, and if you get a president in, all of the advisors will say this, Mr. President, this is valuable information. You got to have this information. I mean, this information is too important to not gather. He said they'll all be convinced that it's too important not to have. It's wrong. It's wrong. And we as Americans need to stand up. They can't collect information on the regular American. You can't do it without a warrant.